Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Highlights from Indian and global history, along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events, and notable birth and death anniversaries of 12th April 2026, Sunday, Bengali date, 28 চৈত্র 1432 For Venimadopsil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Dasami and up to 2132 hours and after that Krishna Ekadashi. And today's Nakshatra is Shobhara Nakshatra and up to 1157 hours and after that Dhanishta Nakshatra. Today is 102 day of the year. There are then 263 days left in 2026. Today is 15th Sunday of 2026. Today is International Day of Human Spaceflight. The International Day of Human Spaceflight is celebrated on April 12 each year to commemorate the first human journey into outer space by Yuri Gagarin, a Soviet cosmonaut, in 1961. This historic event marked a major milestone in space exploration and the advancement of science and technology for humanity. Declared by the United Nations in 2011, the day honors the beginning of human space travel and promotes the peaceful use of outer space for the benefit of all nations. It serves as a reminder of human curiosity, innovations, and the endless possibilities that lie beyond our planet. Today is Cosmonautics Day. Cosmonautics Day is celebrated on April 12 every year in Russia and several other former Soviet states to honor the first manned space flight by Yuri Gagarin in 1961. This historic achievement made Gagarin the first human to orbit the Earth aboard the spacecraft Vostok 1, making a monumental leap in space exploration. Established in 1962, the day pays tribute to the courage of astronauts, the efforts of scientists and engineers, and the advancements in space technology. It is a source of national pride and a symbol of humanity's aspirations to explore the unknown frontier of space. Today is National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. National Grilled Sandwich Day is celebrated annually on April 12th in the United States, honoring the beloved comfort food that combines taste toasted bread with melted cheese. The modern grilled cheese sandwich gained popularity in the 1920s following the invention of sliced bread by Otto Frederick Roeder and the creation of processed cheese by James L. Kraft, making the ingredients more accessible. During World War II, US Navy cooks prepared countless American cheese-filled sandwiches for soldiers, further cementing its place in American cuisine. Traditionally paired with tomato soup, the grilled cheese sandwich continues to be a staple in households and restaurants, celebrated for its simplicity and versatility. Today is National Licorice Day. National Licorice Day, observed annually on April 12th, celebrates the rich history and distinctive flavor of licorice in its various forms. Established in 2004 by the National Confectioners Association in partnership with Licorice International, the day honors licorice's global significance and its diverse culinary uses. Licorice, derived from the root of the Glycyrrhizia plant, has been valued since ancient times for both its sweet taste and medicinal properties. Beyond traditional black licorice, the confection now comes in an array of flavors and colors, catering to a wide range of palates. Enthusiasts mark the occasions by indulging in licorice candies, exploring new varieties, and sharing their favorites with friends and family. Today is World Hamster Day. World Hamster Day is celebrated annually on April 12th to honor these small, endearing rodents that have become popular pets worldwide. The date commemorates the 1930 expeditions of zoologist Israel Aharoni, who successfully captured and bred Syrian hamsters, leading to their domestication. This day serves to raise awareness about proper hamster care and to appreciate the joy these creatures bring to their owners. Enthusiasts often mark the occasions by sharing stories, educating others on responsible pet ownership, and celebrating the unique qualities of hamsters. Today is International Day for Street Children. International Day for Street Children is observed annually on April 12 to raise awareness about the challenges faced by millions of street-connected children worldwide and to advocate for their rights and well-being. Established in 2011 by the Consortium for Street Children, this day acknowledges the resilience and strength of these children, emphasizing the need for their inclusion and protections in society. The observance serves as a platform to call upon governments and individuals to work together to ensure that street children have access to essential services, education, and opportunities, reinforcing their dignity and human rights. Today is Desk First Day. Desk First Day, observed annually on April 12th, celebrates the modern practice of having breakfast at one's desk. A blend of desk and a breakfast, this trend gained momentum during the early 2000s, particularly amid the 2008 European economic recession, as employees began working longer hours and sought efficient morning routines. Nutritionists initially expressed concerns, but over time it became evident that desk fasts often involve healthier choices such as fruit smoothies and yogurt. Compared to traditional home breakfasts, breakfast day encourages individuals to embrace this habit by enjoying a nutritious meal at their workspace, promoting both productivity and well-being. Today is National Big Wind Day. National Big Wind Day is observed annually on April 12th in the United States to commemorate the highest natural wind gust ever recorded on Earth's surface. On April 12, 1934, the Mount Washington Observatory in New Hampshire documented a wind speed of 231 miles per hour. This record stood until 1996 when a typhoon off the coast of Australia produced wind gusts reaching 256 miles per hour. Mount Washington, standing at 6,288 feet, is the highest peak in the northeastern United States and is renowned for its extreme weather conditions. National Big Wind Day serves as a reminder of nature's formidable power and the importance of understanding and respecting meteorological phenomena. Today is Walk on Your Wild Side Day. Walk on Your Wild Side Day, celebrated annually on April 12th, encourages individuals to step out of their comfort zones and embrace their adventurous spirit. Established by Thomas and Ruth Rai, creators of Wellcut.com, this day serves as a reminder to break free from societal norms and engage in activities that reflect one's true self. Whether it's trying a new hobby, wearing bold attire, or expressing unconventional opinions, the day promotes a self-expression and spontaneity. By participating, individuals not only reconnect with their inner child, but may also inspire others to live authentically and fearlessly. Today is National Only Child Day. National Only Child Day, observed annually on April 12th, celebrates individuals who grow up without siblings, acknowledging their unique experiences and contributions. The date is strategically placed 2 days after National Siblings Day, ensuring that only children receive recognition as well. In recent decades, the number of single child families has been on the rise, according to Pew Research, and the proportion of families with only one child has doubled since 1970. This day aims to dispel common misconceptions about only children, highlighting their independence, strong bonds with parents, and adaptability. Notable figures such as Betty White, Chelsea Clinton, and Daniel Radcliffe exemplify the diverse achievements of only children. National Only Child Day serves as an opportunity to appreciate and honor the distinct dynamics and strengths of single child families. Today is National for 12th Day. National for 12th Day, observed annually on April 12th, celebrates the significance of the number 12 in various aspects of daily life and culture. Established in 2019 by the Honolulu Seahawks, the day particularly honors football fans, often referred to as the 12s, whose unwavering support inspires teams throughout the season. Beyond sports, the number 12 holds a prominent place in timekeeping with 12 months in a year and days divided into two 12-hour periods, and in commerce, where items are commonly grouped by the dozen. National for 12th Day encourages individuals to recognize and appreciate the pervasive influence of this number in various facets of life. Today is death anniversary of Mahamahopadhyay Pandit Mahesh Chandra Maharatna Bhattacharya, 22nd February 1836 to 12th April 1906. Mahamahopadhyaya Pandit Mahesh Chandra Nayaratna Bhattacharya was a distinguished Sanskrit scholar of the Bengal Peninsula and a leading authority on traditional Indian learning. He served as principal of a Sanskrit college from 1876 to 1895, during which he introduced the Sanskrit title examination, a major reform recognizing specialized scholarship. In recognition of his contributions to Oriental learning, he was conferred the prestigious title Mahamahapadhyay in 1887, entitling him to high ceremonial rank in the Darbar. Earlier, he was awarded the Companion of the Order of the Indian Empire in 1881. He also held the respected scholarly title Nayaratna. As head of Sanskrit education in the Bengal Presidency, he influenced Sanskrit learning across present-day West Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. He founded the Narik Nayaratna institutions in 1885 to promote Anglo-Sanskrit education. A prolific scholar, he edited and authored works such as Kabbya Prakash, Mimamsa Darshan, and the Krishna Yajurveda. He also contributed to public infrastructure, including the development of roads and tramways in Narit and Howrah. His legacy is commemorated through Nayaratna Lane and Manmatha Bhattacharya Street in North Kolkata. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, 30th January 1882 to 12th April 1945. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, widely known as FDR, was the 32nd President of the United States and the longest serving in American history, holding office from 1933 until his death in 1945, and the only president elected to four terms. Before his presidency, he served in the New York State Senate as Assistant Secretary of the Navy and as the 44th Governor of New York, where he implemented programs to combat the Great Depression. As president, Roosevelt led the nation through the economic crisis of the Great Depression with his New Deal legislation, creating landmark programs and institutions such as the Social Security Act, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporations, the Securities and Exchange Commissions, and the National Labor Relations Act. He oversaw the end of provisions and instituted major regulatory reforms in finance, communications, and labor, fundamentally reshaping American politics and society. During World War II, he guided the United States entry into the conflict after the attack on Pearl Harbor, coordinated the Allied strategy, initiated the development of the atomic bomb, and helped lay the foundations for the United Nations. Roosevelt achieved historic electoral victories, including his 1936 landslide re-election and fought the New Deal coalition that realigned U.S. politics. Despite personal challenges, including permanent paralysis from polio, he demonstrated remarkable leadership, earning a legacy consistently ranked among the greatest American presidents. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Otto Frisch Meyerhoff, 12th April 1884 to 6th October 1951. Otto Frisch Meyerhoff was a renowned German physician and biochemist, celebrated for his pioneering work on muscles metabolism and energy production. Born in Hanover, Germany, Meyerhoff studied medicines and later focused on biochemical research, particularly the process of glycolysis, the breakdown of glucose to produce energy in muscles. His meticulous experiments established the relationship between oxygen consumption and lactic acid in muscles during exercise, laying the foundations for modern understanding of cellular energy. In recognition of his groundbreaking contributions, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1922, sharing it with Archibald Hill. Meyerhoff's research significantly advanced physiology, biochemistry, and sports science, influencing both medical and physiological studies. Despite facing challenges as a Jewish scientist in Nazi Germany, he continued his work after immigrating to the United States. His legacy endures in the fields of metabolism, muscle physiology, and biochemistry. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Rakhaldas Banerjee, known as R.D. Banerjee, 12th April 1885 to 23rd May 1930. Rakhaldas Banerjee, also known as Rakhaldas Bandyopadhyay, popularly known as R.D. Banerjee, was a distinguished Indian archaeologist and a key officer of the Archaeological Survey of India. He was deputed in 1919 to survey Mohenjo-daro and later returned in the 1922-23 season, where his keen observations led him to propose the site's remarkable antiquity in a 1923 letter to Sir John Marshall, effectively identifying the Harappan civilization. After resigning from the ASI, he served as the Mahendra Chandra Nandi Professor of Ancient Indian History and Culture at Banaras Hindu University from 1928 until his untimely death in 1930. In the 1931 introductions to Mohenjo-daro and the Indus civilizations, Sir John Marshall acknowledged Banerjee's pioneering contributions, giving him credit for discovering or at least recognizing the true age of Mohenjo-daro. Marshall noted that only he could truly appreciate the immense challenges faced by Banerjee and his successors, M.S. Bhatts and K.N. Dixit, during the earliest excavation seasons. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Igor Yevgenyevich Tam, 8th July 1895 to 12th April 1971. Igor Yevgenyevich Tam was a renowned Soviet physicist whose groundbreaking contributions significantly shaped modern physics. He was awarded the 1958 Nobel Prize in Physics along with Pavel Cherenkov and Ilya Frank for explaining and demonstrating Cherenkov radiation, a phenomenon crucial to nuclear and particle physics. Tam also made a major theoretical contributions by predicting the quasi-particles known as the phonon, which plays a key role in understanding vibrations in solids. In 1951, he collaborated with Andrei Sakharov to propose the tokamak system, a revolutionary design for controlled thermonuclear fusion that remains influential in fusion research today. Through his scientific insight and innovative theories, Tam helped advance both quantum physics and nuclear fusion, leaving a lasting legacy in the field. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. John Timbergen, 12th April 1903 to 9th June 1994. John Timbergen was a pioneering Dutch economist and one of the most influential figures in 20th century economic thought. He shared the first Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences in 1969 with Ragnar Fitch for developing and applying dynamic models that transform the analysis of economic processes. Widely regarded as a founding father of econometrics, Tinbergen made major contributions, including the creations of the first macroeconometrics models, solving the identifications problem, and advancing the understanding of dynamic economic systems. His work helped establish econometrics as a rigorous scientific discipline. Beyond academia, Timbergen played an important role in policy making. In 1945, he founded the Bureau for Economic Policy Analysis (CPB) and became its first director, shaping Dutch and global economic policy. He also served as a founding trustee of Economists for Peace and Security, reflecting his belief in the role of economics in promoting global stability and social welfare. Today is death anniversary of Mr. George Wald, 18th November 1906 to 12th April 1997. George Wald was an American biologist whose pioneering work on vision and the chemistry of the eye earned him the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1967. Shared the discoveries relating to how light-sensitive pigments in the retina enable sight. He identified vitamin A's crucial role in vision, discovered visual pigments such as rhodos, rhodopsin and iodopsin, and explained how these pigments regenerate breakthroughs that transformed sensory biology. Wald also received major honors including the National Medal of Science 1966, the Proctor Medal 1939, the Rumford Prize 1953, and election to the National Academy of Sciences. He served for decades as a professor at Harvard University, mentoring generations of scientists while continuing influential research on photochemistry Beyond science, he became widely known for his outspoken activism on nuclear disarmament, war, and environmental protection. His legacy blends brilliant scientific discovery with a strong moral voice, marking him as one of the most respected scientists of the 20th century. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Beverly Utley Cleary, 12th April 1916 to 25th March 2021. Beverly Utley Cleary was a hugely influential American writer of children's and young adult fiction, selling over 91 million copies of her books worldwide since her first publications in 1950. She created beloved characters such as Ramona and Vijas Quimby, Henry Huggins, and his dog Gypsy, and Ralph S. Mouse, who continue to captivate generations of young readers. Most of her stories are set in the Grand Park neighborhood of Northeast Portland, Oregon, reflecting her own upbringing and bringing a strong sense of place to her work. Cleary is widely regarded as one of the first children's authors to portray emotional realism, portraying the everyday struggles, humor, and growth of middle class children with honesty and warmth. Her debut book, Henry Huggins, was inspired by a young reader's question when she worked as a librarian. Cleary's achievements earned her numerous honors, including the 1981 National Book Award for Romana and her mother and the 1984 Newbery Medal for Dear Mr. Henshaw. She also received the National Medal of Arts, recognition as a Library of Congress living legend, and the prestigious Laura Ingalls Wilder Medal. Her legacy endures through the Beverly Cleary School in Portland and the statues of her iconic characters in Grand Park. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Malbhunt Rai Himmatlal Virumankar, 12th April 1917 to 21st August 1978. Malbhunt Rai Himmatlal Virumankar was one of India's greatest all-rounders, renowned for his skill in both batting and left-arm orthodox spin bowling. Born in Jamnagar, Gujarat, he played 44 Test matches between 1946 and 1959, scoring 2,109 runs and taking 162 wickets. Mankad is remembered for his historic opening partnership of 413 runs with Pankaj Rai against New Zealand in 1956, a world record that stood for 52 years. He was equally admired for his ability to dominate strong bowling attacks and for his match-winning spells with the ball. His name entered cricketing terminology through the term "man-kidding", referring to his run-out of a non-striker backing up too far, a practice that remains debated in cricket ethics. Beyond his statistics, Manka's versatility made him the backbone of the Indian team in his formative years. He played a crucial role in India's first Test victories against England and Pakistan, setting the stage for future successes. After retirement, he contributed to coaching and mentoring, leaving a lasting impact on Indian cricket. His legacy continues to inspire generations of cricketers, symbolizing discipline, skill, and resilience. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Willie Ninja, 12th April 1961 to 2nd of September 2006. Willie Ninja was an American dancer, choreographer, and cultural icon, celebrated as the godfather of Voguing for his role in bringing the underground ballroom scene to international attention. Born William Roscoe Leake in Queens, New York, he rose to prominence in the 1980s Harlem ballroom culture, where he founded the legendary House of Ninja. His unique dance style, inspired by martial arts, Egyptian hieroglyphs, and fashion poses, set now new standards for voguing and influenced both underground and mainstream dance. Ninja gained worldwide recognition after appearing in the 1990 documentary Paris is Burning, which highlighted the creativity and struggles of Black and Latino LGBTQ+ communities. He also worked with major artists choreographing and modeling for Madonna, Jean Paul Gaultier, and Thierry Mugler, blending street culture with high fashion. Beyond dance, Ninja was an activist who used his platform to raise awareness about HIV/AIDS and LGBTQ issues. His mentorship nurtured generations of performers within the ballroom community, ensuring Vaughan's lasting legacy. Even After his passing in 2006, Ninja remains a symbol of self-expression, resilience, and cultural pride. The daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request to like, subscribe, and share.